Three important games to wrap up the One Day Cup. We are in 7th place. We are battling again. Our depth's been truly tested once again. Welcome back to another SW Districts episode. Of course, you guys here with that thrilling first class game that made us survive in the first class league. So I'm pretty happy that we're in there for next season. It'll do us the world of good. Got Ben De Bruyne back from injury, which is very crucial because he is one of our world class sort of players. Without further ado, let's look at some of the One Day Cup results, shall we? We haven't been too bad. Like, we got through to 211 for 9 here. We did battle. There was some really good bowling from Khan, 4 for 44, Faree, 2 for 47, Crooks, 2 for 36. They were all bowling good as a unit. Mulder with 54 and Truter 39. In response, 212 for 3 with Webster 57, Shohongaval 74. One fizz for Hudson, Crooks and Swanepoel, but a pretty cruisy run chase for Coastal there. And then we played Eastern Province. We got through to 250 for 9, so a slightly better batting effort with Gain at 79 of 98, 12 boundaries. Miller and Truder with 36 and 37. Need someone to get a big ton there to probably get a slightly better score. Williams 3 for 63, Dippenar 259, 243 for Clarkson, and 2 for 35 for Simcox. Share the wickets between the bowlers. And yeah, 251 for 5. They were just always in control, I felt. They got partnerships quite regularly. We had a wee sequence there where they went from 141 for 1 to 147 for 4. I thought, yeah, we're back in this game. But yeah, just not quite enough in the end in terms of what we scored. So Radley, 80 of 81. Wilkinson, 46 of 66. Masango, 48. 2 for 56 for Swanepoel. And 1 for Hudson, Johnson and Sada. So in need of a win, we played Boland. Boland were bowled out for 263. Just that last partnership was the difference between the two sides, really. Swanepoel, very experienced player, but he has 3 one-day hundreds, so he is a very, very good lower order batsman. And he's got a good strike rate as well. And 33 hundreds, 1050s, average of 37, and average of 22. He's phenomenal. I'm surprised he hasn't played Test cricket for South Africa. He is phenomenal. Yeah, 452 for Sada, 2 for Mulder, Rutherford, and Johnson. In response, 254 out with Vujun, stranded on 64 of 58 deliveries, 7 boundaries. A lot of 20s and 30s and 40s there, just not enough for the batsman, and just a shame Johnson couldn't hang in there long enough because we may have got over the line. But yeah, Swanepoel 342, 3 for 54 for Colette, 2 for 59 for Aim. And we were in must-win territory against KwaZulu-Natal Inland, and we won a thriller. 272 all out with Adams, 142 of 135. The Lone Ranger really in that batting effort, 15 fours, 2 sixes. They were 110 for 6. He combined well with Zuma, who can bat a little bit admittedly. He's an all-rounder. Got them through to a handy score. 355 for Rutherford, 2 for Sada and Mulder. They've been quite good, the all-rounders, and 2 for Hudson. And 275 for 9. And Rue Truter announces himself on the scene. He got the team home. We were buried at 186 for 7 and even 196 for 8. But he combined well with Hudson. Just got a handy wee partnership going. And he took over from there. And 110 of 103. A very, very crucial innings. 21 boundaries and 1 6. He was regularly finding the fence. So a lot of dot balls in between. To cover up a cough then. 3 for 45, 3 for 44 for Arthur. And where does that put us on the table? We're in an important game against, really, Western Province. We have to knock Western Province over, I think, if we are any chance of winning. So I will just reshuffle the team round and see what we can come up with. Just going to give Mulder a rest in this game. The team remains pretty much the same. Mulder has been in relatively decentish form with the bat, 54 and 33. But it's just his wicket taking. He's taken a couple of 2 fizz in the last game, but we'll just give him a break. We'll give Swanepoel another opportunity. We're just going to develop our next generation of bowlers, pretty much. Good to see Ben De Bruyne back. 40 games, average of 39, 6 hundreds and 5 50s. That is very much handy at the top of the order. But yeah, must-win game. Conditions are probably going to be good for batting, I'd say, first. We've won the toss. We've just got to get a good score on the board and really challenge Western Province. So we need our best performance of the day here. As De Bruyne gets that away for 4. Good to see him back. Marches. He's been a wee bit out of form. He will go for 6. And Gain is out as well, so 17 for 2. Early loss of wickets. Miller to Miller. Ishmael Miller just been found out a little bit this season. He's sort of a player that is one for the future for the club. I'd love to see him work through that tough season and just become a better player because of it. Really want a big score here just to give our bowlers something to bowl to. We've got the extra bowler in the team today, Swanepoel, who has played a little bit of cricket for South Africa, so they obviously see some potential in Prince. And yeah, he has got a wee bit better this season, to his credit. 56 for 2. Set away for 4. So we're 60 for 2 after 11. Brun looking very accomplished so far. The key thing is we need some partnerships. We are going to lose Ben de Bruyne. 65 for 3. Truter, the Centurion from the last game, is in. We can't really drop a game if you know what I mean. Like, it's a game around the One Day Cup where we have to win, whereas we will face relegation. Just that experience of losing Bahrain and Rickleton, like guys that are very reliable in that middle order, just left a big hole in us this season. We only got our first win just in that last game too, so we had all those draws in the first class comp. It was finally good to get over the line. Truter just getting himself in. Partnership is just absolutely important. There's been getting out between these times too, so we just want him to buckle down a bit and get that half century and continue on. Quiet overs now as SW Districts just look to consolidate position. 134 for 3. He's gone for 60. Just another nice little innings, but not kicking on. 135 for 4. And Truter, he's going to be out as well, so we're 135 for 5. With Sada promoted up the order today, so a lot to be done for these two. Just got to get a score on the board and hope for the best. At the end of the day, Western Province haven't played too many games either. They could be one of the best teams in the comp. Drop both their games though. Love to see Sada get going. A great servant for SW Districts. Been in the team since he was 17, I think. Just signed him up every year. I think he's a real quality all-rounder. That is beautifully caught. Prince Swanepoel in. Sada may be forced to hit out here. This is a disappointing performance with the bat. Nasaka, 3 for 15. Continues. He's going to take on the arm. Just got there. Swanepoel has got a century to his name in first class cricket. He can bat. What are we going to sort of be getting ourselves to? Like 240, possibly, if we bat well. Is that going to be enough? Gonna have to bowl out of our skins. Is the batting letting us down? Wish we had like Daniel Minart more often and a few of the other players, but that's just the reality of international cricket. They will be on international duty playing for country. Good shot from Sada. He's getting into his work. It's good. Big maximum. He's out next ball. Out for 32 off 29. That needed to go a lot longer. Got to bat the overs. I think we're going to be short of a decent tally. Can one of these two sort of provide some fireworks? That's good from Swanepoel. So to keep coming at the bowlers here. Just never know. We could get a good patch of luck and get to a decent score. 6 overs left. Can we get another 30 runs? is good from Swanepoel. This is superb from the number 8 in the order. 46 of 43, 14 off 17 for Rutherford. It's a maximum. That's 50. Mr. Swanepoel, 53 of 48, 246 for 7 after 46. It's gone for 53, but a handy knock. Should be very happy with that. He's got the team to something anyway. Like, we just need a good last few overs. It's a miscue. Has that gone all the way? It has. Miscue for 6. We'll take it. 255 for 8. Rutherford will get that away for 4. So SW District's finishing the innings quite strongly. Getting a lot more than what I expected. 262 for 8. It's the last over. Can we get around that 270? That would be competitive. It's a good delivery from Nasaka, who's bowled quite well. Take the run. Just need a couple of boundaries. Only got 2 off the over, but yeah, at least we got over that 264 mark. Miller 60, 53 to Swanepoel. Looks like a very capable bat. But yeah, we're going to have to bowl exceptionally well here. We're going to have to put them under some pressure. I'm going to examine them by bowling pitched up early on. Can we get anything out of the deliveries? Okay, we'll just go back a length. Reasonable start for Western Province. 40th out loss after 8. Swanepoel being brought in and Rutherford being brought in as well. Rotating to Sada now. Yeah, looking very good for Western Province so far. We need to get some breakthroughs. Gonna bowl some short pitch stuff. Rutherford out the attack. Swanepoel will come in. Swanepoel's going to be asked to get some wickets here because they are looking very strong. Tony DeZoise, very experienced. 39 50s. 7, that's a good career, that one. Have to try something. 91 without loss. Finally, a leading edge. A mistake from the batsman. He's caught on the boundary for 56. Rutherford back. Can Rutherford get back to being economical? It's looking very good here for Western Province. I've been very clinical so far. Gonna up the aggression again. We need to get a couple wickets in quick succession if we can. Johnson going to be pretty fiery at the stumps. Might go around, try around the wicket, try some different angles. Just can't break this partnership. 164 for 1. It could be another defeat incoming here for the SW District side, which will put them in a very bad position. Could be facing some relegation here. Johnson will finally get the wicket of Erasmus. 168 for 2. 32 for Erasmus. Supported the mainstay of the innings, Kirsten, pretty well. Although Kirsten has just been dismissed. Just need a bit of a purple patch, a bowling. We just get a couple wickets again and just put them under a wee more pressure. This is gone. Okay, 176 for 4. Good period for SW Districts. $187 for 4 after 35. Swanepoel back in. Just seeking just another wicket. Just to put the Western Province team in a wee bit of pressure. 97 for 5. This is a good over from Sada. Fired up, Nasaka gone to 197 for 6. $216 for 6 after 39. 49 required, 4 wickets for the SW District side. We have to continue to be aggressive. We have to continue hunting those wickets. 39 at 3.9. Sugden looking very good. 3 at 3.6. Just need someone to sort of fire up and get a few wickets again. It's just not quite enough on the board again. They've just got away on us again after doing a really good job with the ball. Western Province going to get their first win of the season, and SW District's in the brink of a relegation. You've got a lot of work to do. We've got to win basically the last 2 games to survive. So Northwest is a huge game coming up. That will just tweak the team again, and we'll be right back. Rightio, we've made some tweaks to this team for this game coming up. We've opted to rest Johnson. Johnson is sort of just had a wee bit of a patchy season. He's still developing as a quick. So Hudson and Swanepoel were open together. I think Swanepoel will drop up go up the order a wee bit. But yeah, Sada and Mulder, obviously a same looking batting order. Must win game too. Like if we lose, we're practically out. We need to win the toss. We've lost the toss, of course, and we'll be chasing here in this game. We'll just have to be very much economical. Try to put some pressure on the batsman. Great serves to bat on. 300 should be expected here. And Lyle was gone. Hudson will strike. It's an early good break. Very good breakthrough early on. We'll try to keep the field up for a little bit. Try and force another wicket. And it looks like we are. That's a good piece of bowling from Swanepoel. 37 for 2. Rutherford will be in. And the field will just go out now. 5. Mulder in. Yeah, we just probably put one of our best bowling units on the paddock, really, and just hopefully just cause enough problems. And just regular wickets. This is good. This is good on a really good batting surface. Van Rensburg is gone. Northwest 58 for 3 now. Rutherford out the attack immediately. Sada in. Mulder hasn't been too bad. 12 for 25 for Sada. He's got through a wee bit of work. 105 for 3. 52 for Franz Talwajard. It's a pretty good cricketer. Just a lot of depth in South African cricket. Like, just going to keep the length pretty much the same. Mulder will be back in. Just got to get through some spells of some of these other bowlers before we bring back our main sort of players here. Just need another wicket here, really, just to sort of bring things back a wee bit. And we've got to get a Bradfield, so Northwest are just in a precarious position. Losing the wicket on the dreaded 1-1-1. Rutherford's brought this back relatively well. 5 overs done for 31 in his spell. Hudson and Swanepoel are going to come back for 2 overs. Can we restrict Northwest here to something chaseable for us? And just the wee changes are working. Just as Northwest are looking to rebuild, they've just lost another wicket. They got the wickets out of Hudson there. Sada and Rutherford will have to bowl some overs. Gonna pitch it up too, because it is overcast now. Just might help the bowling a wee bit. Up we go, up we go. Getting through some of these part-timer overs. 175 for 5, 33 off 39, and Beamish 13 off 29. So been made to absolutely work for every run here. SW Districts will be the happier of the two sides. And Mulder has just hit another strike when we needed it. 181 for 6. 38. Rutherford 9 overs done for 50. We'll rotate him out. Hudson will come in now. Just looking to break this game up completely. Mulder's doing a fantastic job here. The all-rounder is delivering. He's just had a rest for a game and he's been brought back. Merely delivering. We'll just bring Swanepoel in. 1 for 21 off his 8. Very nice. 5 only off that over. 200 for 7 after 44. Keep them under 250 would be a phenomenal effort. Just rotating. Rutherford will bowl here. 20 off 19 for Williams. 7 off 10 for Bosch. Good over for Rutherford. Only the one off it. Mulder back. Being rotated back in for his last over. 6 off the over. 452 for Mulder. Exceptional bowling performance. And this has been just a good performance, really, from SW. It's really needed. We're in desperation mode now. We need to probably win the next 2 games. Sada's done a good job there, just having 2 wickets. The all-rounder's doing a good job here. 2 for 51 for Sada, and the last over will go to Hudson. And 228 for 9 is what they'll post. That is a great effort on this track. Back ourselves to get this and get our second win of the season, and then see what the results are going to be looking like in those next games. If we bat 50, we win. That's as simple as that. We will score quick enough to get this. The March has gone for 10, gain in. Six for 1. Nicholas Gain, very quiet season by his standards. A couple of very vital knocks in the first class competition. It's been relatively quiet here. And that's also another wicket. Ben de Bruin gone. 44 for 2. 22 off 30. Don't want to be losing this game. We're just got to be... we're 49 for 3. We're just making this more difficult than what it is. Knuckle down, team. Get a partnership going. Take it away from them. It's not going to be that hard. We've got... If we bat 50, we win. It's as simple as that. Just get time out in the middle. We will score quick enough. 78 for 4 now, and Northwest are in control of this game. We need a lot out of the middle order. Very disappointed. Just 86 for 4. It's just not happening. It's not going to say too much here. Just got to get these guys through, really. A pretty tough patch. I think Nicholas Gain will be the key man anyway, like in this game. Really needs to sort of fire a big score. Get the team home. That's getting their second win. Could be a make or break. Puts pressure on teams around us with us getting that win. The net run rate could come into play too, so absolutely vital going into that last game of the season. A chance of surviving. It's been all about survival this season for the team. 54-49 for Gain. 21-17 for Vajun. 100 at 3.5. Oh, he's just been drawn in the shot, and Bosch has got the team back into it again. Northwest. Very strong here. And just another partnership needs to form. It's no ball, and that eases a bit of pressure off as well. Just maximum. And a free hit. So the free hit only goes for 1, and the 150 out for SW Districts. 5 down, however. Full toss. Punished. Can we get any value out of our overseas player in Sada? Gain will ride his luck a wee bit there. We're just scoring regular enough rate here. Just saying, like, the run rate's only 2.6 and over required. It's just the wickets in hand. They're keeping Northwest interested in this game. I think they're well short of a total. It's just getting enough partnerships together. We've got a bit of batting. Mulder and Swanepoel can bat. Still, we don't want to rely on them, you know. Like, well, if they have to come in, they haven't got much to do. 45 at 2.1. This has been a nice wee partnership again. 22 of 22. Sada is always going to score quickly, and that's just very bad keeping. Just in these circumstances, pressure is easing a wee bit. It's a good shot from Gain. That's a maximum. 200 up for SW Districts. Sada now, this the confidence brewing for SW Districts. Really go at this and maybe snag a bonus point. Like I said, it's a cracking surface to bat on. 213 for 6. 213 for 5, sorry. 12 to win. Can he get his ton? He deserves a ton, Nicholas Gain. That is a great innings from our international. He's done a great job. Sada ramps that for 6, and it's going to be a comprehensive one. That bonus point could be a great wee gain for us. And it's a win for SW Districts. A good performance with the ball delivers it, and a key partnership between Gain and Sada. So 4 4s and 3 6s. He turned the game, Sada. We've been Gain with another 100 in his career. I don't think he scored too many for SW Districts. Yeah, he scored his 5th. It's been phenomenal for us in the time that he's been able to play. So 5-wicket win, 5 points gained. We are on 9 points now. So we've played a lot more games than the others. Our last game of the episode will be against top of the table. So where are we going to be after this? So we are dropping to 5th. Swanepoel's been selected by South Africa. I was back for selected by the international team. So we're a bit light on players. We'll again go to sort of editing our team. We'll be right back. Just looking at the tables, our net run rate's not too bad. As you can see, we're that crucial bonus point just means Bolin, who are last place, who did defeat us admittedly, have to get a bonus point win and hope they get their net run rate above ours. So they're going to have a good game. They're playing Coastal. Yeah, just a good performance here gets us safe for another season. That's what I want to see. Team is a bit weaker today. Cheltenham Manchester Bruin, Gain Miller Trudeau, pretty solid top 5 at the moment. 6 for Vajourn, Mulder at 7, Bryson been called in, Howell, Hudson, Rutherford, and Rutherford will open up. Even though Rutherford's had a pretty tired season, so is Hudson. Just got to rely on the bowling stocks that we have to hopefully put in a decent performance. Let's bowl first. Top of the table won't be easy. We don't want to get pummeled. It's one thing. We just want to be competitive. Some early wickets would be nice, and just restricting them to a total under 300, and we get 260, 270 if we do end up losing. 50 for 1 after 10. Spin. Very rare appearance for Quinton Howell. 23rd appearance in one-day cricket. It's got 30 wickets at 34 as average. Bryson will come in. Be a tough day at the office, just with a lot of people away on international duty. Reliable spinner. Smith is out. He's out for 37. Overs 1 for 32, none for 28 for Bryson. Bring in Mulder. So 20 overs gone, 114 for 2. Hudson will come back and we'll just immediately try to get some wickets. It does be a bit overcast, so we'll get the ball pitching up. Try and break some wickets up and just slow the scoring down a tad. We will go to the halftime interval looking at seeing if we need to be doing anything out of the ordinary. Just hoping Bolin are getting a bit of a toweling. Nervous for us as well at the end of the day. Howell. 201 for 3. This is looking 300 plus. Top of the table though, like these guys have been good most of the season. Rahman is gone for 33. 96 of 86 for Capano Brooker, the 18-year-old. Looking very nice in this innings. Mulder. And 35 overs only bowled and 201 for 4 already. Just bring the lengths back. Bryson will be back into the attack as well. 100 for Brooker. Good innings from the young player. 246 for 4 after 41. Well, we had to get Howell bowled out. Get some fields out for him. Bowl out Bryson. Yeah, this is looking like a mammoth score. It's been a wee bit outclassed in this one. This is my concern. Like, our net run rate is not brilliant, but it's not as bad as some other teams. That's why we're ahead on net run rate. Brooker, great innings from the youngster. 129 of 114. He's played commendably well. An extra man on the boundary would probably be doing us the world of good. Hudson has struck. Commons gone as well. 279 for 6. And just a wee key period where SW Districts have just got things a wee bit under control again. Bryson. Yeah, 320 is looking probably the likely score we'll chase. Good performance from Central Goating. Goodley is gone. Handy 20 off 15. 320 for 8. How are Border going? Limpopo 300 all out. Challenging score. Didn't really take in any of those games, did we? But anyhow, just got to bat well. Get somewhat of a respectful score on the board. We should survive. And that was Limpopo on Border to that other game. We should have taken the results in. Yeah, all we know is last place have to get a bonus point win to pass us. And they had to hope to get their net run rate up and lifted. Boundaries off this over. Fending off sort of survival this season. It's been a good steep learning curve for the players. He's struggling, 15 off 35. I hope he can play himself in stride him. Gets hit away for 4 whistles with a maiden over before. He's only gone for 3 in that one. So, could we patch here? It's 7.4 and over required. I think we're just looking to bat, really. 26 off 52 for Ben de Bruin. Caps off a pretty average season for Miller is gone too. Nervous now. We're going to be a fair way off if we drop this game. As mentioned, net run rate super important. 250 plus just means we get a respectful performance in. 50 for gain. Fruiter. The left-hander. Showing a wee bit of his promise this season, which I'm really happy to say that didn't look like it's going to happen. We might have had to have moved him on, but he's come in, and he's done a wee bit of job. 14 off 16, and just further in trouble here. 110 for 4. Has Gain got enough on that? He has got enough on it. It's 4. Gain is going to be out for 60. Could be going to the cards here. Yeah, we're getting absolutely done over by the top team. Gonna have to find some runs here still. Every run important. Yeah, still a lot to play for in this game, even though we're gonna get done over and thrashed. Need some batsmen stepping up. Well, especially our bowlers. Gonna get us to around that 200 mark, possibly. Bryson hitting a few boundaries. Adding a 14. Yeah, we're not going to win the game. Absolutely not. Batting some time would be nice. And been caught. Bryson's out for 20. Is that shot really necessary? 51 for 7. Just hoping like heck we just survive. We've had a pretty rough season. Out for 25. Hudson in now. 160 for 8. It's a matter of time when we get beaten here. 160 run defeat. That is catastrophic to the net run rate. And we're gone. Win by 159 runs. Boland did manage to win. Did they get the bonus point, though? The one-day cup. We'll see us survive. We just survived. Boland did not get the bonus point. We had a slightly better net run rate than Coastal, so we finished in 6th place. A tense finish. We somehow survive in this division as well. We're going to be going to the domestic 20 over comp and just probably resting a few players. So if we make the playoffs, I will put them up. If not, you guys will see us for the season review, and hopefully we get another episode in. Smash the like button, share with a friend. We'll see you next time.